Howdy folks, Rock the Duck Farmer here, and I'm on the Age of Engineering server, having a blast here, hanging out by the Empower area, because I need to make some sturdy casings. I need to take a look at making several of these. In fact, I've got some. I've got two, I've got three, and so I need to make a fourth one, and I think I've got another one that was the one that triggered me to this age. So let's drop that in there. This takes 2 million RF to make this happen, and it shouldn't take very long at all for this to work at all. So let's take a quick look while this is running at the chat. And hey, I see Ender Gaming is on there. Howdy there, Ender. How you doing? Glad to see you in the stream. And this 2 million RF didn't take very long, did it? Nope. And I'm happy for that. So let's come down here real quick. Hey, Brad joined. Hey, Matthew, how you doing? I've got, the reason why it took 2 million and it just zipped through it so very, very fast, I've got these HV capacitors underneath the display stands, and so they just chew through the power really fast. But they hold 4 million RF each, and so if it takes 2 million, then that's like 500,000 from each of these. So there's plenty of space for me to do multiples. And over here, I had the one. I went ahead and set up a second one, and then underneath here, another 2. So there's 4 of these set in place right there. So why am I making a bunch of these sturdy casings? Well, as Ender's asking, what's the next age? Well, let's take a look. Next age is the Ender Age, and to make the Ender Age we need this machine chassis. It's easier to see it over on this side. So the machine chassis, let's take a look at the recipe for that. No, I won't use the decoration block. No, let's look at this one. This is the Age 5 trigger, and I'm hoping to be able to do this today. I don't know how very long, but we'll take a look. Iron bars, well, that's no problem whatsoever. Iron casings, that we've made plenty of those before. This sturdy casing, I need 1 for each, and I'm thinking I'm going to need several of these. And then comes the basic capacitor. Well, that needs empowered Restonian crystals. Well, that's no problem. We've made plenty of those. The enriched gold ingots, we've made those before, but this is new. The copper electron tube. Well, and it says only this recipe is correct, so I need to make the redstone ingots from calculator 2. But I need a thermionic fabricator to make this happen. Copper thickened glass, that's just sandy glass. Ooh, that's glass and more. That's just glass and more sand. Oh, interesting. I was expecting a different recipe, but that's okay. And if we also take a look at this, to make this basic capacitor back here, I need a carpenter to make this. So that's 2 of these things that I'll need. This thing is going to require the sturdy casing, bronze, and glass. Well, I've got that. Let's take a look at the thermionic fabricator. That needs, oh, gold, sturdy casing, glass. So easy, 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 easy. So that's what we're looking at. I don't think it's going to take too long to get into the next stage. So let's go ahead and do this. So let's bounce around here. Let's see who else has joined. Mr. Neocortex has joined. Welcome, welcome. And the Laundry Fairy has joined. That's Mrs. the Duck Farmer, in case you weren't aware. Alrighty, so Brett said the glass on the left is the quartz sand. Are you talking about the glass here, or is this, oh weird, this is only saying clear glass. So this looks like I need to make clear glass to make the stuff, that liquid glass that it does, and then this is thickened glass, and it's not changing at all. So that means I've got to make sand and add it to glass, and then make more sand, and then yeah, so we'll be doing that. But let's first go ahead and get my GUI back there. Yay. I am going to need, let's see here. No, the Ender Age is not named after Ender Gaming. No, as much as we'd like to think that, it is not. So that side over there has been the EU powered machines, and we'll do something with that. I think I've got enough time to update this to make that look better. And this over here has been the RF side of machines, and I believe that the farming station and the carpenter both need, not the farming station, the thermionic fabricator and the carpenter both need RF too, so that's where it's going to go. Alrighty, so that means I'm going to need some more of these connectors to power them. And let's take a look. Do I have... I've got relays. I have no connectors. And I've got only one of those. Alright, let's just ignore this. So... yeah, if people are not seeing this, it is running live right now. As live gets on these things. So I need a carpenter, and that's bronze, glass, and you know, I am sick and tired. Let's grab some, no, wood's down here. Let's go ahead and let's do 2 of those, because I'm sick and tired of keep having to run over to here to make crafting tables or to do crafting stuff. I like having crafting available all over the place, so I think this is a good spot to put a crafting table, and you can go right there. And this here looks like a good spot for a crafting table. Alright, so that way I can keep doing stuff. Like, for example, I have up here some bronze. I needed 6 bronze, and I needed 2 glass, and I've got one of the chassis. So if I can remember the recipe here, that will get me the carpenter, and I think the carpenter needs water as well. I'm not 100% sure, but let's go ahead and just, for the nonce, let's stick that there. Yeah, there looks like it needs some water here, and I need, you know, let's go ahead and set up. I'm thinking an ender tank would work really well here, but let's see if there's a water, infinite water thingy. Infinite. Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and just do the fluid. Yes, I remember. Fluid tank. I keep wanting to call it the liquid tank. So let's make an extra one of these, because that will give us plenty of water. Oh, wait a second. Brad's saying I need a squeezer for seed oil? What? Ah! They've changed the recipes. Okay, so I need a squeezer. Let's go take a look at the squeezer. Squeezer. Not that squeezer. The squeezer. Tin, more clay, more glass, and a sturdy casing. Well, let's do that real quick. I figured I'd be needing to make several of these. Howdy Smash. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, tin. I need 6 of the tin. And 1, 2 of those. Alright, let's go ahead and make a squeezer. Alright, squeeze. And let's stick you here. Yep, family is going to head off and do some quality fun times there. Let's see. Yep, they're going to go shopping and have some fun like that. So, spending my money, it's the way of all things.
That's how it works.
Yep, that's how it works. Alright, so I need to put seeds in here. Alright, let's go back here to the quick farming station. See if there's anything. Thermionic fabricator, I need to do those. Tubes, red stain ingot, thickened glass. See, anything about for the squeezer in here. Bees, tree beating, yeah, I'm gonna have to start kicking those in. Extraction chamber, circuit boards. You know, it doesn't have anything there. And if I come here, let's see, there's nothing here that says, see, it says water, but let's go back to the recipe here and just confirm what we need. No, that's the thermionic fabricator. It wasn't there. I needed this here. Oh, there's the seed oil. That says that I need the seed oil to make this piece. Alright. I was wondering, how would I know that it needs seed oil? Yes, I completely ignored that there. So seed oil, squeezer, any sort of thing like this, 10 mil. Okay, so I'm going to need a bunch of seeds already. And what else are good? Pretty much any seed. Mulch. So pretty much any seed we'll start working on that with the squeezer. So let's go ahead and grab some seeds. I've got a few seeds I think here. The rest are in the shack. Yeah, I got some of those. I wonder if I can dump both of them in there at the same time. So let's go take a quick gander. Dump. So now this needs RF. So now I can go ahead and make the connector, and for that I need more hardened clay, and I remember sticking that back over here. So let's go ahead and do that. There's the 2 hardened clay. I'm guessing I'm probably going to need a few more, so let's just grab a few extra pieces from that. And I'm hoping not to have to run back to that house too much. I was thinking one of the things that's possible to do... let me in house. One of the things I was thinking that's possible to do is set up a storage area. I'm tempted to put it here and moving this out of the way. But I'm still running back and forth doing stuff, so that's very handy. So maybe down there would be my storage area, and eventually the AE stuff would be accessible down here. But distracted. I wanted to make the LV connector. So LV, this little puppy right there, copper and redstone, yeah. So where's my copper? 1, 2, 3. All right. So and then I need some redstonia. 2 of you. That should be sufficient for the first batch. Hello, Roxy. She just dived right next to the table here, or the desk. All right. Oh. Let's grab that cable right there. Now I can slap that on top. Where'd my cable go? There's my cable. Nope. Cable. Dink and doink. And are you now working? Yes. Okay, cool. So that's now working and doing what we need. You know, it'd be nice if we had an easy way like Ender.io to just move stuff in and out, but it doesn't, so that's okay. So I was running... Oh, more seats. That's what I was running over here for. So already broke my thing saying I didn't want to come over here a second time. Yeah, it's going to be like 5 or 6 times. So let's grab a bunch of seeds I don't need. I really doubt that I'm going to need any more flax. I'm going to leave the pumpkin seeds. Rice seeds, I really don't have any need for those. So let's go ahead and chew them up. Plus I've got them planted over there. Let's take a quick gander at that and harvest a few things up. There's the horsey. Hello, horsey. Yeah, so this little area over here, I've got plenty of stuff. We've got the flax over there, and then rice around here, just so I'd have access to glue balls, not glue balls, but rice balls, so that they're like slime balls, because I haven't found any slime so far, but that's okay. Alrighty, so let's come back in here, and I'm figuring, because I need at least, if I need a full 1,000, yeah, see, I'm going to need lots to make a single mill bucket, which means I'm going to have to start doing a lot more farming, which I haven't done a huge amount, but I'm going to need lots and lots of seeds for my recipes. Alright, so we've got the seed oil, and I should be able to put a bucket in here. Whoops, that bucket has water in it, which is not very useful for right now. One of the things is Brad's mentioning, I would probably use the carburetor for multiple recipes with different fluids. I probably will have different carpenters. You know, for one, for if the fluid is seed oil, one for a carpenter that uses water, stuff like that. So I'm thinking, you know, as much as I'd love to have something that just automatically shunts the seed oil over, I don't think I'm going to be able to make that happen. Let's see, can I cook my clay in here? Yes, I can. Cool. And, oh, in here, I have, in the compressor, I found some ice. no, I didn't actually find ice. I found some snow that I compacted in those snowballs into the snow blocks, and then ran 8 of those snow blocks through the compressor to make ice. So I wonder if anybody knows what that is all about. Okay, so we've got that going, and we can get rid of the LV thing. Alright, so back to here, I've got the carpenter now that's making this, and I've got the seed oil here. Well, that's processing to make that happen. I've got a sturdy casing. In fact, I have 2 still available, so that's fine. And let's come back to here. So I need to make this capacitor. For that, I need to make the thermionic fabricator. So for that, let's make one of these. That's gold. And there's some wood over here. Do I have a chest kicking around? I do not. So let's just grab one of these, one of those. All right. And then we need some gold. And if I'm... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 gold. I'm thinking, if I remember right, it was, I think, just 1 glass. Let's see if I can remember this. Casing goes there. Gold, 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 gold. No, or is it 3 glass? You know, some of these recipes just naturally kind of make sense, and others do not. Oh, there we go. Thermionic fabricator. So cool. That's what we need. Let's go ahead and slap you. Come on, scroll mouse. Okay, use the number key. So this, I know it needs both a redstone signal as well as power. Does it need power? Yeah, no, it needs power. So let's go ahead and drop this on top. Gadoink. And I need some more cable. And for that, I need a stick. Hey, I've got a stick. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Let's go ahead. Oh, can't make you there. Gotta do it in here. And let's make some more wire. All right. And let's go doink there. So, is the ice being used to make the thermoelectric generator from IE? Yes, Brad, that is what it is going to be using. I got water for right now, but I'm thinking ice. I'll go ahead and use that. I did a quick test in creative mode, and it looked like if I used packed ice, which people were suggesting was even better. There's a lever. I knew I had one. That it would make more power. It looks like it made like 42 RF a tick as opposed to the 40 RF. So for the 2 extra RF, I'm thinking, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, now this I needed some quartz glass, so let's go ahead and do that. Quartz is in here. So 1 of you, and 1 thingy of sand. And sand, nope, sand's in here. So that should make me some quartz glass, and then I'm going to need some of that thickened glass. Doink, doink there. Hello, Freefall Nation. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. So that should give me the enriched sand, and this should give me the sandy glass. And so now if I cook both of these, let's do you first because you're just the one, and we'll cook that one. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got going on here. NWL Productions is in the channel. Yay! Glad to have that people here. And there's my clear glass, and there's my thickened glass, almost done. And there's my thickened glass. Now, there are some other things I needed to make this happen. Let's go back to here. I need empowered redstonia, which I currently don't have any of. And if we take a look at the empower, ooh, I'm going to need some of this stuff. Ardite. Oh, I've got ardite. I just haven't done anything with that yet. Let's see. Can I empower a block of redstone instead of individually? Yeah, it looks like, well, no, it says requires 4 million RF to make, so I'm thinking I can do that. Let's do that, because I figure it's cheaper to do 1 solid block and get 9 than it is to do each one. You know, so you know, why do that? Alrighty, so from the thing, I remember it needed some red, and I've got yellow. I don't have any red. It needs some ardite, so that's over in here. Run. Alright. Ardite should be in here. Let's go ahead and let's make enough so that we can do... let's just make one batch. I'm thinking at this point I don't need to make multiple. I do need a ruby and one of these. And I think it was the red... Oh, come on, craft me in here. So yeah, the rose red, the tech reborn. Let's make sure that I've got that one, and then ardite. So that's the wrong one. This one, red garnet, not ruby. So I need this, the red garnet, and I need a red. I have one. oh! I saw it in here. I have rose red right there. So that should do me right there. Yep, open. Get me out of here. Alrighty. So, let's see. Can I make some dynamos? Quite possibly. This is the easiest method for right now for me to move stuff around, is using these. And I would like to upgrade these to HV, just so that the process goes faster, but I'm not too super concerned at this point. Let's see. Let's convert the redstone here. Get a little cancer from the laser. Alright, there. It's like going to the dentist and they check your teeth. You know, if you check your teeth too often, then you get cancer. Why am I looking in here? I don't need anything in here. I need to come over here, and you're still melting. Alrighty. It's drink time. Oh. Yes. Austin Plays, welcome to the channel. Yes, you did see there were 10 redstonium. I figured since I was making more, I can always just grab more of these. So that certainly work. Will the beetroots do as rose red? Because looking at this, it's not cycling. I don't know if it's ore dictionaried so that it would... oh, great point. Yes, I could macerate the ardite, couldn't I? And then I'd get my ore doubling from that, and I completely forgot about that. Yes. But I'm curious to see if the beet red, or the beet would do that too. So let's see, beetroot. Can I use that there? Craft. Oh, I can convert the beetroot into the red. So it doesn't work one for one, but I can turn it into. So that certainly works. Okay, so that is another possibility. I don't think I've actually found any beetroot stuff at this point. Do I have all the bits I need. Let's go ahead and charge this up. 4 million is twice as much as what I've been doing so far. I wonder if it's 4 million for each piece of redstonium, and that would make it 4 million times 9 that it's going to need here, or if it's going to go ahead and do it with all 9 of them together for the cost of one batch of 4 million. I don't know. We are going to find out. Alright, so let's go plop that there and plop that there. It's a nice orangey reddish tinge, which is pretty cool. So we'll let that do that. Let's see. Let's see. Question. Yeah, I forgot to macerate the ardite. Freefall Nation asks, why don't I make an overpower hammer? Because you have a ton of redstone, or I can make a cheap quarry. At this point, I don't have any quarry stuff other than, you know, my drill, and I just mine around like crazy, having loads of fun with that. And I've actually stopped picking up redstone because unless it's right during the main vein that I've been drilling through, I've not been caring too much about the redstone because there's so much of it. Welcome, Kyoto. Welcome to the stream. I was going to grab this. Oh, no. I didn't want the relay. I wanted to make another one of... Oh, I need 2 of these redstonians, which are up in this one. this one. Alright, so let's see. No, I'm not looking in here. I'm looking in here because I need 3 coppers. 1, 2, 3, and there's my hardened clay. Alright, so those go up there, those go down there. Yes, there's my connectors. And my wire. Okay, let's get this hooked up while we're thinking about it. And then you go there to there. And it's more and more starting to look like a spider web here, which I always think is loads of cool. Alrighty, so let's move these out of the way because I don't need them right now. So stuff, how much do we have? We do have a full bucket's worth, which is good because I'm going to need at least a full bucket's worth to make this machine chassis. Which, okay, I can do that. Let's make the iron bars, iron casing. I think I've got all that. In fact, I'm sure I have iron bars still left over from, yes, the last time I made stuff. And then I need the sturdy casing. There should be one more sturdy casing kicking. There it is. So, we've been going through the sturdy casings really fast, but that's fine. Let's see. What else am I needing? Iron casing, that's what I need. Iron, and this, I think I don't have any carbon plates or the advanced alloys. I think I've been trying to keep those things in this chest, so I'm going to need, let's go ahead and macerate up. Where's my coal block? Did I leave that one down here? I did. Let's go ahead and chew up a bunch of you, just because I need that. And then I'm going to need to make some tin bronze, and so 1, 2, 3 of you, and 3 of you, no, not 4, and then iron, 1, 2, 3 of you. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get these all hammered out. I will need those for the advanced alloy, while my macerator is going to go ahead and chew this. I've got some coal dust here. Actually, I've got enough for what I need here, because I need those, and then those make these. Let me triple, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Switch, there we go. Carbon plate, raw carbon mesh. Okay, it's the one that doesn't require the flint in it. Just checking to make sure. Alrighty. So, looking at the stuff, yes, once I get a quarry, I would have so many resources, and I would love to have that happening, but yeah, it's going to take a little bit. I'm hoping to, tonight, it shouldn't take too much longer, open up the Ender Age, which gives me conduits, because I love those conduits for power and for fluids, but it is just going to take a little bit of time. We are working on the bronze. Alrighty, so going back to this beastie, I need to hammer out 4 steel. Let's go ahead and do those 2. And I should go ahead and get a block cutter made, because that would speed up some of these things. And go here, let's see, bronze there, tin bottom, iron top. Did I remember? I did. Alright, and so then this goes into the compressor, and that'll go ahead and work there. So, ready, let's see. So that's working, doing its thing. We got power here. Squeezer, I'm going to definitely need to make more, because I'm going to want a bunch of these. Well, here, let's see. Combustion generator, interesting. Crafter, power spawner. What I'm really looking for, the sag mill and alloy smelter. I love those two. Those are fantastic machines to have. The rest of the stuff, not nearly as well. Okay, I lied. Farming station is really cool. It's really cool. Freefall Nation asks, how long do you think the series is going to last? Well, the Age of Empire. I've played lots of Age of Empires, but no, the Age of Engineering. There are 14 different ages in it, and I'm just barely going to be hitting age 5. So I'm going to go ahead and be working my way through. I doubt that with some of these, I doubt that I'm going to be able to do an age for each of the different streams that I do, just because some of these have a lot of work to be done in them. But I definitely, for me, I'm not nearly as interested in just screaming through packs. I much more enjoy having fun with the pack and experiencing the stuff that's in it than just ripping through. So that's what I'm looking at doing. I've got my compressed alloys there. I need 8 more iron plates. So let's go ahead and squish you. Hammer, 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 hammer. Let's take a look at the recipe of silicon, since Scott's asking about that. Howdy, Scott. Let's see, silicon. So this one right here, this needs silicon dioxide in a centrifuge to make silicon. And do we have... Okay, what's the difference between this and that? As near as I can see, that looks like exactly the same thing. I don't see why there's multiples here. Alright, so silicon dioxide is made from clay dust, or clay. Is it just clay? No, it also says clay dust. Anyway, so that's in a thermal centrifuge. That'll give me the silicon dioxide. Clay dust is macerating up clay blocks. Okay, that's doable. Thermal centrifuge, definitely when I'm getting into the work of doing like an EU reactor, I'm definitely going to be doing stuff there. So I'm going to need the thermal centrifuge for doing that. Alrighty, so that's definitely a need. We are almost done with this. Gimme. Come on. Waiting. Yay! Got it. Okay, so let's make you. That's the basic machine. And then this has that around. And then the advanced alloys there. Carbon plates there. There's the advanced machine casing. Cool beans. And then we need iron and the black quartz around that. So let's go ahead and grab some black quartz and some more iron. 4. Alrighty, so advanced casings there. These go there. Those go there. So there's my iron casing. So I just need to make that central piece at this point. Alrighty, so these go here and here. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that this, you put the items here to store, and then this is the process, the recipe. And as many as you have of these, it'll do its thing. So we're still missing that centerpiece. This is the basic capacitor. Let's look up. Yay, it's all done. And if we take a look at the power, I'm guessing the 4 million was something for the entire block. So it certainly makes sense then to go ahead and make lots and lots of the whole block here. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's get rid of silicon. Hello, Roxy. Are you poking me on the leg? Hi, are you desperate for food? Well, you got half an hour, kitty cat, before it's time for food. Alright, this here, I need enriched gold ingots, which I don't have. Let's take a look at the copper electron tube and start this going. Thickened glassed, redstone ingots. I don't have this yet. So that's iron and redstone. Okay, and I use that in the other. And was this Virtual Greg that just joined? He did. So let's say howdy to Virtual Greg. And let's see, redstone. I've got some in here. I need 2, and then I need some iron, but I also need the scientific. That's the one I need. And 2 iron. Gunk. Alright, so let's see here. This, one of you and one of you. There's my 2 redstone ingots. Now, let's see. Let's take a look. I need that, the gold, yeah, the enriched gold ingot, which for that, no, I'm not separating that out. Come on, where's my yes, I need to make the enriched gold, and the enriched gold is made through this calculator. Okay, so it's the, yes, gold and redstone. I made it several times. You'd think I'd remember that, but no, no I don't. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab one of you and one of you. And is that the scientific? I think that was the regular calculator. It is the regular calculator, so let's stick that back on the wall and snag the other one. There is a display stand that you can put the calculators on. Don't need you anymore. And it will charge them up. And I've thought about making that, but that's going to take a bit of time. So while this is chewing up, let's read the chat. It's been scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, the thermal centrifuge is going to need lots of EU to get that going. Brad says that the sooner that I start on the nuke and the mass fab, the better. Yes, because that'll give me much more UU matter to make stuff. Particularly so that I can do stuff like take that machine chassis. Once I've made one of these machine chassis, I should program that so that I can use UU matter to make this rather than going through all the steps to make it make sense to me. Alrighty, so it would be very nice if the environmental tech will give me silicon. I think that would be fantastic. But I think that's closed out. My normal route of making silicon is taking redstone blocks and running them, or the redstone ore blocks, and running them through a sag mill, and that generates a lot of silicon, or blocks of clay. That's another option. Draconic Age says Free File Nation is his favorite mod. Yes, there's a ton of fun stuff in there. There's some fun stuff that I'm looking at. Draconic Evolution has some really cool stuff, but looking at the ages, Draconic Age, I need one of these capacitors for that. That's going to take a bit of time. I know that on the server, I think, Wild logged out. Wild hit age 13, and he's a beast. He chews through things so fast because he does and tests and plays with so many different things, which is really cool. And I thought I made... Didn't I cook them up in here? Oh, there we go. Oh, I had some already. Oh, well, that's nice to know. Alrighty, so I already had some enriched gold ingots. Cool. One of the things Wild was suggesting was that I need to make lots, and Wild was saying that he would make like 32 at a time of everything, which is just tons and tons and tons of stuff. And I'm thinking that's a very good idea. So, alrighty, so that's done there. Let's go back and see, where are we? I've got these bits here, so let's go ahead and actually stick them in the crafting. Oh, did I need 4, not 8? Oh, no, I needed 2. Okay, 2 here. 1, 2, 3, there. Alright, so it was to make these electron tubes, I needed this, and that's going to give me 4 for that, so that's fine. I think, if I remember right, I tended to get multiples of these, so one batch of this is going to use, see, that's using half a bucket. It makes me think that one of these will give me 1,000 millibuckets of liquid glass, and so I might as well make 2 batches of this. So that's 10 copper and 2 more of these redstonia bits. So let's go ahead and grab another 2 of those, and let's get another bits of redstone. Doink doink. And I believe that was the regular calculator. You and you. That's the wrong calculator. Like I said, I think it's the scientific calculator. You and you. Yep. Alright, so let's make those. Glass, I think, is the only next thing I need. That's the thickened glass. I think I've got 4 thickened glass. So I just need the copper. Already. So, people in chat are talking about flight, and I'm going, don't you realize flight is quite a ways away, I'm sure? There's some possibilities, but I'm still thinking it's quite a ways. So there's that, and then wrong thing. The thickened glass goes there, and then if I put one of these in, and let's turn the power on. Does that stop? That looks like that stopped. I thought that. Oh. I think the RF uses the RF unless I turn it off. It's been a while since I've done this. So yeah, it makes a full 500. And are you going to make a second batch for me? Okay. It won't stack in here, which is interesting. All right, so let's turn that off. And yeah, the RF is slowly going to fade away. All right. So cool. So that gives me that I don't need the squeezer. I need to put, I need to make these. Hey, I left them in here. Let's go ahead and leave those in there, but the ones I need I'll bring over. And let's stick them there. There's my basic capacitor. Cool. Alrighty, so the carpenter now, that's the recipe I need. So now I need the fuel or the seed oil for that. So let's grab that, plop that in there. And are you starting to work? It is. Ho. There's age 5. So let's go ahead and toss that on the ground and make some bells and whistles and to pop off. Padoink. And age 5. Yay! Alright, so let's put that there. I'm going to definitely need a new spot to put all these achievements. Let's put it over there for right now. So it's not kind of in the way when I want to climb up. Alrighty, so there we go. There's the age 5 done, so yippity yahoo. Let's check the calendar. Ender IO glider is just a bit away. That's a real possibility. Let's take a quick look at what the Ender IO glider needs. Glider. So for that I need the dark plate, because then I can put the glider on here. So that needs a glider wing, and that's dark steel. And dark steel is the vanilla recipe, so that's vanilla. That's the basic recipe, so that's not a problem. The glider wings, that's just more dark steel. That's not a problem. The dark plate, that's no problem. Do I need this bit added to it? Because this here, yeah, this is the electric jetpack. I probably don't need to have. I think I could just do this by itself. Yeah, because I can add the glider wings in 4 levels, so I can do that. So that is very doable. And that's just more bits here. And again, that's not all that hard to make. It does mean that I need an alloy smelter. So I'm going to need to go through that entire rigmarole of what I did at least twice, well, at least once more, so that I've got one for the alloy smelter and one for the sag mill. I am not sure how much I absolutely need the sag mill, because with this, well, you know, that it does give me those extra bennies, and I forgot about that. Yes, I could get those extra bennies. So, you know, yes, thank you, game, for reminding me that I could have ground my Ardite and gotten that 2 for 1 instead of just the 1. But it gives you some of these other bennies that come along here. So lots of good stuff with that. And I can paint it, which, you know, I don't care. I like being able to know that I've got that. So let's go ahead and put you back onto the wall, because we don't need to carry you around a lot. And let's move you here. Let's put you... No, let's put you up here, along with those redstonia bits. Alrighty, and I don't need you. What can I pull out of here that I don't really need, so I can get a lot of these things out of my inventory? Alright, I don't need stone axes. They can just go away. Can I burn them? Nope, they have no burnability. So we're going to go ahead and throw them into the trash can. Trash can. Oh, I do have a trash can. I keep forgetting there's that trash can. I keep forgetting it. Alright, that's okay. It will despawn really quick, and it's just 2 items. This is kind of a mess. I don't really want that there, but let me show you, since we've got the age progression done, and let's take a look. So we got that done. To get to the next, I need this. That looks like the RF Tools machine block. So that's the automation age unlocks with that. So RF Tools machine block. It looks like the yeah, it's the machine frame. Alrighty, so this will trigger the age 6. What does that need? Electrical steel. Definitely, I've got to have the alloy smelter to make that happen. Empowered Palace, which is lapis, is what makes that. So that's not that bad. Another one of these machine chassis, an end rod. I haven't been to the end yet, but that's fairly easy once I get blaze rods and stuff going. So this is not all that hard. This uses nutrient distillation. Well, there's another rabbit hole right there. To make that, I need a vat and then feed it various products, and that will go ahead and make for me nutrient distillation. So yes, that commented that there's multiple things I'm going to need for the carpenter. Yes it will. But that's not too bad. I'm not going to do that tonight. There's too much stuff going on for me to do that tonight, because several different rabbit holes that I've got to do. But let me show you what I've been working on in the last little while. I had all this down here is the water wheel, and one of these do I have a good block on me? I do. No, that's marble. I don't care about marble. I've got one of these, the thermoelectric generator. So having uranium or yellorium on one side with water on the other, it will generate 40 RF. That makes 88 RF, and together that's feeding 4 of those plus another 4 up above for the empower. That's a lot of RF, and they're all full. Well, they were full. This I've chewed through, a bunch of RF so far today, but I was thinking I need more space. I need a lot more space down here, so I figured I would go ahead and make up a bunch more space. So this is the 3x3 chunk area, pretty much below my base up above, and this I'm gonna put my big machines down here. I was also thinking of multiples of these. I keep wanting to say the thermionic fabricator, but that's the wrong thing. No, the thermoelectric generator. I want to make several banks of these, because that I'm thinking would be good to have. Let's see. Enter Gaming asks how long is the stream going to be? Well, my main goal was to go to the next stage, but the other goal was to show this off. I'm thinking I'm going to go with the flooring here, because you can tell it's all rough stone. I'm thinking I'm going to do that same birch pattern like I did up above. And this actually took me a decent amount of time to pound out with my drill. But then I was sitting there going, it's a basement. What do you see in basements? A lot of basements in the US, they have the cement walls. You've got some wood studs, maybe some sheetrock. It's pretty basic, so I was thinking I would go with wood and the cobblestone, and I just chiseled some patterns into it just so that I would have something that looked a little bit better than just raw cobblestone everywhere. But so yeah, this is the basement. I'm thinking this water wheel is way too much in the center, so that's probably going to get shoved off onto the side here, and then probably several banks of these off in a corner, because I could put another one of these thermoelectric generators right here, and don't click with my drill. I could put it right here, and it would share the yellorium and water blocks, and so I just need another pair here, and I could just replicate that down. This wire, as near as I can tell, it can process 256 RF per tick flowing through it, so that's like 6 of these thermoelectric generators. So I'm looking at that and thinking, yeah, I could have maybe 2 or 3 or 4 bands of these thermoelectric generators all connecting into some of these HV capacitors, all feeding to other HV capacitors, all feeding to other HV capacitors, and up to the power up above. But since I'm slightly off kilter here, because this is a little bit over to the side, if I put it in this corner over here, I'm going to have several things stringing along to bring the power up. But that's okay. We don't need to do that together for that. Let's go up and take a quick look at other stuff going on up here. The other thing I wanted to do was go through and fix this. This is an ugly mess down here. So one of the things I was looking at doing is setting it up, because I've got these pulling and ejecting upgrades. I'm thinking that it would be nice to set up these machines right here at head height, because I've got a space of 3 here, and I could have the machines there. Below them could be the storage crate that it's going to pull from, and above it would be the storage crate that it pushes into. And that, I think, would really work well in this area for a much more compact, much more usable setup. So that's what I'm looking at doing. Christina asks, Christian asks, do a face reveal. Okay, but just for you guys. Here, let's take that off. There. Oh, I can't take the other hat off. I've tried, but it just doesn't come off. Actually, there are a few of videos that I've done where I actually take the hat off. I've got a different skin that has some dirty lab coat, white lab coats on. So when I'm doing evil lab stuff, I will often put that skin on, and that has no hat. So there's your face reveal. Yeah, you don't want to see me. I'm kind of ugly and stuff. Oh, needed a drink. If you haven't tried talking for several hours nonstop, you should, and then you realize how much that hurts after a while. Okay, so the thing I was looking at, this right here, this HV cables, those happened because I dumped some iron in here, and I saw a spot that said cutting, rolling. It was on extruding here, and it extruded all my iron instead of rolling them like I wanted. So what I want is this metal former. I want one that does a roll, one that does a cut, and one that does an extrude. That way I don't mess up with those. A block cutter is another one that I want to do. So that is something that I'm thinking about doing. And so let's go ahead and actually, I want to kind of compact this to make it a little bit better than it currently is. This can go over here because it really doesn't need it. I want it to give a little extra power. I could actually nestle it back here on top of that, which is another possibility. This extractor I can just feed electricity to, so I can do that with a cable possibly underneath. That really, that does need an in and an out as well. So, let's see. Yes, I've been processing steel. I've been processing lots of steel because I know I will need lots, and it takes forever and 6 days for... No, I don't want to click you. I wanted to click on this, the blast furnace. It takes a long time for this to process through, and I'm okay with it taking a long time as long as it just runs while I'm asleep. So, I'm happy to do that. So I need to go ahead and at least make 2 more metal formers and a block cutter, because people have been saying, yeah, block cutter would be really good. So metal former, and let's do a block cutter. Block. Let's do cutter. No. I'm trying to think what the... I see 2, not 32, 2. Here's where I'm going to have to hunt through these things until somebody can tell me what the name... I thought it was a block cutter. Extractor, electric furnace. I'm gonna need to make some of these canning things. So blast. Oh, block cutting, not cutter. Cutting. All right. Block. Nope. Come on. Keys. Right place. Block cutting. Oh. These are blades. Oh, I'll have to. I'm gonna have to make one of those. I can tell. No. Yeah. Maybe. But anyway, so I'll have to look at making those, but definitely want to make some more of these. That's going to be a lot of copper right there. That's going to be some diamonds right there. Alrighty, that's going to take a bit of time. I also am going to need a bunch of these storage crates. So let me find my, what's it thingamajigger? That one, because I don't want to do what I did last time, which was just senselessly pound away with my hammer, with my drill, and I broke all I broke 6 of the solar arrays back there. No, 8 of them. I broke 8 of them, and that was really dumb. So I don't want to do that. I want to use this, so you can pop right out, and I'm going to stick you on top of that bat box, so you can charge that up. So that'll work out fine. All right. Let's see. Now, this little guy, okay, we're gonna have to move you. I need a chest that can hold stuff. Yep, you are empty. Let's break this up. Alrighty, righty. So one of the things I need to do is I could, since over here, I've got this slag, I could go ahead and use this slag to make the blast brick, to make the blast furnace from immersive engineering as another way of making the steel, but for that I'm going to need the coal coke, which is also doable, and I've been running that over there too. Let's go ahead and say howdy to Nonsanity, who just joined. Alrighty, so
hi to you too.
Oh hey, welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm all right. I thought I would listen to you while I have a delay with the video.
Yes. It freaks me out sometimes when I'm looking and I'm hearing the people on the voice in the Discord channel, and then it's about 8-10 seconds later that I finally see what's happening, and I'm kind of going, what? Although it does sometimes give a advance warning when somebody dies, or you hear a creeper explosion, or stuff like that. That's very fun. All right, so
I'll be sure to die for you.
That would be very helpful. Yes, I would appreciate that a lot. So, I just advanced to, what was it, age 5? Or the Ender age. Just made my machine chassis. So that worked out nicely.
Congrats.
Yep. I got a comment from one person saying, why do you take so long? And the answer is because I'm more of a journey than racing along type of person.
You also started later.
I did start a little bit later than the rest of you guys, but that's okay. I'm having a blast, and one of the benefits of having people that have raced on ahead is that they have goodies that I can borrow. Especially early on when I was going, oh crap, I have 2 gold and I need 6. Oh well, we'll do other stuff, and Thor comes running by and drops a stack of gold on me, and I was going, yay! So that's always nice. Moving this stuff over, I'm trying to think, this stupid blast furnace, because it has 2 things that go in. It takes in both the iron and the universal fuel cells, but it also has outs. It has the steel and the slag, as well as the empty fuel cell, and so I can't just use a input-output. Well, they're not input-outputs. They're the pulling and extracting upgrades. I can't just say up here, down there. It doesn't work. So I'm going to have to use this little format that I've got. But I think I can move this over one. So let's go ahead and do that. And this guy here also needs to move. Now I'm thinking he was behind, below, above. He's going to have to be behind. Oh, but that cuts off power to this guy here. Extractor, you go out of the way. Oh, I'm rotating that. Stop rotating. Let's move the extractor over here and maybe put the blast furnace here, because then we can have cable coming out, going up and over. Let's try that. Come to me. Alright, so there's the dot. That dot should be facing where I want the other to be. We'll stick that in place. And it has no power to it, but that's okay. So this guy, so I'll pull him out. And you, if I remember right, the dots have to line up. So that's wrong. No, I wanted you to... Okay, fine, let's grab a block. Block there and there. Twink. And did that work? I think that did. Uh-oh. Kitty Cat just heard the dinner sound, and so now she's going to be very, very interested in some yummies right now. Are you interested in some yummies, Kitty Cat? Yeah, she is. You want some yummies too?
Sorry, I choked there.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm ready to feed the kitty cat. So I'm going to take a short little break here of about 2 minutes while I go feed the cat. I wasn't fast enough to turn off the alarm, and she heard it, and so I'm not going to punish her like that. So I will be right back in about 2 minutes.
I will entertain them.
Thank you very much.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Hey, Kyoto. Of course, by the time you guys catch up with us, he will be back. So you really can't ask me anything. I'm just doing bees. And so is Wild, and Wild is hating it. There's only one bee you have to get to the end of this game. Well, there's 4 of them that'll make the icy shard, but really only one that's likely to get. And there's no genetics. You got to do it the old school bee way. So sad. Hello, Neocortex. I sat down to stream, but then I saw that Grok was streaming, so I won't stream till he's done. And if he's not done too late, then I might stream tonight. Otherwise, it'll be probably 2 days until I have the time again. Yep, Industrial, Imperial, and Wintry. That's it, Kyoto. Actually, I don't think you need the Imperial. Yeah, it's just an Industrious and a Wintry to get to Icy, and Icies make the shards. But getting to Industrious, I've got a couple Industrious drones and a couple of hybrid Industrious and something else princesses, so I did okay overnight. Yeah, I haven't looked at the other combos for the NBs. I just went with the basics. So let's see, I've got an Unweary Industrious Hybrid Princess. I'll toss her in here. And put a purebred Industrious Drone. That should guarantee that the princess that comes out at least has half Imperial and Industrious. And then somehow I have a common Industrious princess, so I'll do the same with that one. Because with genetics, that means that it's guaranteed the princess will have at least one Industrious, preferably 2. 4,096 scented panels to finish the pack. 4,096 scented panels. What is that needed for? see, scented panels. Oh, that's to make the alvearies. You need alvearies to finish the pack? You need them? Oh, the creative vendor upgrade. Oh, okay.
Bees. Bees.
Bees.
Bees. Yeah, at some point I will actually have to bite the bullet and do bee stuff. Because I've not actually done bee stuff yet. Ever.
Ever? Never bees.
Never done the bees. And so, you know, and this pack is going to require it. So I will have to do that. It's just one of the way that things have worked. Alrighty. So that should fire up, and so that means I need this compressor here to hang out kitty corner to it, and now that's got power. Alrighty, so now, let's see, I'm thinking I will want another one of these storage crates, because just to access the, whoa, mouse flipped me up to the looking up, to access this stuff. But let's get these pieces going in and out. That one's air, that one's empty. Alrighty, so get stuff off of the screen. Alright, so you go there, and you will go there. You're my out for when they're empty, and that's this one. And then this guy here is going to be the one where they're full of air. And let's slap you on there, slap you on there. Grab the little monkey wrench here. I clicked you because I don't need you connecting there. That's just weird. Alrighty, so that will work like that. And then to pull that out, oh no, I could put a chest right here, so that will work. Let's see. This one I've been collecting my crushed uranium because I'm going to need that for later. Let's make another chest. Chests are easy. Hey, Wild Rascal just joined the chat. Howdy, howdy, Wild. How you doing there? Let's see. Let's break that. Go doink, because we don't want that to do anything there. And then this is steel and slag come out. So that goes you there. Put that there. Doink. Okay, so that will process my steel. In fact, I might as well go ahead and... Why am I going over there? No, I moved all my ingots up to here, so I made this one. Let's grab a stack and start that processing. Now, there's still no power going through here, so I need another copper. Yeah, Kyoto's saying loves the draconic placement. I really do love that draconic placement. It solves so many problems with that. Let's put you right there. And now I've got a problem, because if I want to charge up my little wrench, I've got to reach down below beneath there to grab everything. Alright, so let's pull that up. Why are you not getting power? You should be getting great galloping gobs of power from below. And then you're still pointing out this way. Oh, okay. For a second there, I was going, hey, last time I set up so much. All right. So that's going ahead, process it there. Infinity Combs, Wild Rascals on. Oh yes. Let's do this to Wild Rascal. Alrighty. And Kyoto asks, could I make a charging crystal? Yeah, I could make a charging crystal. I've not done that before. Let's take a look. Charging crystal. Charging crystal for 40 amp. Let's look at the cheaper one. So these, I've made some of these energy crystals. That's 4 diamonds each one of these, so that's fine. Oh, and let's also do that. All right, and just playing with chat at the same time. So component heat exchangers, gold plate can do that. This heat exchanger, that's just copper plate, tin plate, and a base. That's not all that hard to do. So not a big deal there. This little thing, advanced charging battery, that's new. Let's take a look. That's going to need more of these heat exchangers, re-batteries. Yeah, that's not a problem. Sulfur. I've not gotten any sulfur anywhere. Sulfur. Okay, see, yeah, you see the little rabbit hole we're going down. A bunch of these options. Mechanism. Okay, so the chemical injection chamber, I could do, what's it using? Hydrogen chloride plus salt. So yeah, that's going to get me sulfur dust. Yeah. But this is, or are you thinking, you're saying the basic one, this one, the charging RE battery? This one's not all that difficult. Yeah, so is this something like this double battery here that charges RF for me, but instead of charging RF it would be charging EU for the stuff? That would be kind of cool. That's very interesting. So alrighty. So let's continue on. You should be, yes, you are heating up, and you'll start making me some more steel to go into here, and so we can take all the steel stuff from here. Oh, I had an extra chest sitting around that I didn't need to make. Let's toss, not the marble. Alright, steel can go in there. Alrighty, so make more steel. Go. The next thing, this electric furnace, let's go ahead and break you, because this is where I wanted to go ahead and have the stuff coming from above and below. You know, I'm gonna have to grab this out. That's pulling it from the south, that's outputting to the top, so that's just fine. But I'm gonna need to have it come from the bottom, so let's do this. Gadoink, come here, and I'm gonna stick you up there, so now I can take this and shift click there, so now it's coming from the bottom. Alright, and so now you can go there, and if I just break this, it will scatter all over. So I want to go ahead and change that. So there is a thingamawhatser for that. Actually, that's charging. Let's keep that there. Charging RE battery. The thing with crate, this storage crate keeper, that is just any blocks black. Okay, so I'm going to do that because I'm too lazy to want to manipulate that. So 1, 2, 3. No, it was 1. Yeah, it's 1, and then yeah, brain like a steel trap. Okay, and then I need some wood. Alrighty, let's see. Wood. What's down here? Alright, let's take a look. Well, this is kind of brainless crafting here. Let's see what stuff's going on. Brink has stopped working on YouTube videos, which is sad to see him go. But you know, that's the way of things. Stick it down here. Yeah, I had a blast with the Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved with him around. Then Nonsanity started in that as well, which was also loads of fun. And did I grab it? I did. So, boink. Alright, so from the bottom, processing up. That's the way to do it. And now I can break all these copper connector thingamajiggers. You can go away, you can go away, you can go away, you can go away. Did I get them all? There we go. Let's see what else. So yeah, it's the Kyoto explains that the charging RE battery. That will give me the EU running around. I don't really have anything other than this wrench that uses EU that I have in my hand. So that's something that's interesting. Okay. Morton asks, there's still a lot of episodes of Qantas. There's not a lot of episodes of Qantas left. We're on the second to last of the ages. The Silicon Age is what we're currently in, and that is I think it's the later this week, something like that, that it's going to advance to the next age, which is the space age, not the age, era, to the space era. And they've got the advanced rocketry in that, and I've been wanting to do something with that. I've not played with that advanced rocketry mod. Oh, I've got some wood planks already, so forget you. Let's make some crates real quick. So I want to play with that advanced rocketry and see how that works, because I've like I said, not played with that before. So let's stick you.
I'm about to do that in this pack.
Well, cool. You're streaming tonight, Non?
I might after you.
Okay. So
I sat down to stream, but you were streaming, so I'll wait.
Yeah. Well, I did send out a mail, or not a mail, but a Discord thingy saying, that I was going to be streaming.
Saw that when I sat down.
So let's pull all of you out. And you. Yeah, that's where I accidentally macerated a iron plate. I was going, It would be better if it actually gave back all of, because it needs 9 pieces of tiny dust to make an iron ingot back again. And it only gives me 6, which made me sad. I cried horrible, horrible tears. Alright, so the macerator can go here, and let's grab that little wrenchy dude. Wrench. And you are outputting to the top, but it's going to pull from the west side, which is wrong. So where'd you go? There you are. Let's put you up there to the top. And pulling from the bottom. I like that I can do that. I really like the Ender IO method where you can configure it within the block. I think that would be really, really fancy there. Are there other things coming on after the Qantas pack? I have this for streaming, and I must admit I'm having lots of fun with streaming. Here, let's toss, because that's got lots of room. We'll toss this into there for right now. I'm having fun with streaming, being able to chat with you guys really, really fast. I enjoy that more than I produce a video and then I throw it out, and over the next week comments come in and I can reply, but this is a lot more immediate. And I'm over here because I wanted to grab some more of you. Let's make a bunch of these right now. Alright, so there are things to do. Oh, Brad says you can click the push-pull upgrades on any block. Oh, I like that idea. Okay, so if I shift or click, oh yes. Oh, that is fantastic. That is extra easier than what I had been doing, thinking I'd have to put it up and below it. So, all right, Brad wins the favorite comment of the suggestion tip of the stream so far. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna need. I'm thinking it would be nice to have the metal formers in a row, but I'm gonna not be able to put them, the 3 in a row here, just because if I do that boom boom boom, then I know I'm gonna need a centrifuge. I know there's several other things. The not the metal, the block cutting machine, I want to have that set up, so that also needs to be there. So maybe the block cutting machine can go here, and then we'll start wrapping around on this end. So 1, 2, 3 there. centrifuge, anything else, we'll just kind of wrap them around here, and then those are not going to stay there. I think we're going to put the RF maybe over on this side, because I'm going to need a lot more RF things, and that's just kind of in the wrong spot. Alrighty, so hopefully people understand what sort of changes I'm trying to do here. Am I looking at putting out videos? Yes, I am going to continue putting out videos. Streaming has lots of fun for the immediacy, but the problem with streaming is you get to see all the derpy things that I do. And I do plenty of derpy things, and I'd like to hide some of that derpness. So that means I do like what you can do with videos as opposed to just what you can do with streaming. Streaming is very nice. I do appreciate the streaming. I never thought I would actually do streaming, but after Thor beat me several times on the head, neck, and chin and forced me into doing this, I've found it's been very fun. So I definitely want to kind of continue with that. Let's see.
I do it because it takes less time.
That's part of the reason, yes, but it's also I've really enjoyed the quick response from people that I find to be really loads of fun. And you are ejecting to the top, so alright, doink doink, and that'll work. So I need to make some two more here, the block cutting machine here, but oh, Morton said 3. It's almost 3:30 a.m. for him. Yeah, that's a sad thing that I can't force you to stay up, and I don't want to force you to stay up. But I do post these typically the next morning after I record these. It's afternoon for me. It's almost 6:30 in the afternoon for me right now. So that gives you an idea as to the time frame. In the morning, about 6 in the morning, I will make them live, and that way people who have to fall asleep or have other stuff going on, or aren't around while the stream happens, they can do that later. They can watch it then. All right, I like this setup much better. It's much nicer for what I'm planning on doing. And to show, where is my hammer? There's my hammer. To show that this is the hammering piece, let's go ahead and paste that right there. And so this is the hammering one. I'm going to have another one for snipping, and another one that's going to use, let's push this stuff into here. I'm going to possibly put some cables or something on the other one to show that it's going to be extruding. That way I've got the rolling, that's not rolling, this is, no, that's extruding. Rolling, yeah, it is rolling. So I'll run one rolling, one cutting, one extruding. That's what I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to call it a night, because you can see what I'm doing here and why I'm doing it. It's going to be much nicer and less higgly-piggly mess. So that's why I'm setting this up. And I'm also going to go ahead and turn over the stream joy to Nonsanity, who can go ahead and start his fun. What plans?
Ending early, huh?
Yeah. I figured, I really wanted to get the age going, and we did that in like the first half hour. So, that I think worked out very nicely. It was a lot easier than I thought it was to get the chassis going. I just need to make a whole bunch more. So, what are you doing, or do you have any specific plans for today?
Starting advanced rocketry.
You did say that, you did. So, that should be really good. I've not played with that mod at all. I've done Galacticraft.
I haven't done it either, so.
Ooh. I will definitely have to, I'll be jumping into your stream and seeing what you've got going there.
Don't drown!
Yep. But I'm curious to see what you do there. Although I'm thinking that in just a few minutes my family's going to come back, and I'm going to have to bail. Because, family comes first, but they're shopping.
It does.
Yeah. Family is important. Got to do that. Let's see, did I need... yeah, I do need 2 more. Alrighty, there's those 2. Alrighty, so thank you to everybody who joined me on the stream, and for your comments and suggestions. The tip of the day, that you can use these on any surface of any block to set them. You don't have to do it on the machine. I love that idea. I think that's a fantastic thing to know. And I'm going to go ahead and keep that in mind, because I'm going to make a bunch more of these upgrades for this. Everything needs to push and pull at this point. Anyway, so that will work out very nicely. Thank you again for joining the stream and for watching my videos and for all the good stuff that you do. Your comments and suggestions are always taken to heart. And I am done for the day. Go over and join on Sanity's stream, which should be happening really soon.
Immediately.
Yep. You could actually paste your link in the live chat if you want there, Don Sanity.
Oh, you challenge me.
Well, you've got down at the bottom right corner, there's the link. Even if you
oh no, I know it. I'm watching you on an iPad and I got the link on my computer.
Okay, so you don't have to do that. So yes, I'll definitely do that. Anyway, go check out Nonsanity, join his stream, and give him the likes and the thumbs up and all that good stuff. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here on the Age of Engineering server, derping around as usual. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.